Hey Naturalistas, it's your girl Gabby Gabs and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be discussing the greenhouse method. So more or less that's why my hair is already in four. Alright, the greenhouse method is a method whereby you infuse moisture into your hair through products as well as sweating. It sounds really gross, but let me tell you something. I have been doing this for the past 2 weeks and it has been amazing on my hair in terms of how much moisture my hair retains and stuff like that. So it's very simple to do. The first thing that you do is section off your hair. The greenhouse method is really based on oils, but I do a combination of moisturizer and oils because I have low porosity hair. And if I just use the oil on my hair, I've noticed that it is not as moist as I'd like it to be. So what I usually use at night is the Suave Curl Defining Cream. I apply it liberally to my hair because it's going to be sitting in my hair, so I don't want to put too much product. And then what I would do is, because I finished my argan oil, I either use my coconut oil or my red pimento oil. I think this is also infused with castor oil. So I've already gone ahead and moisturized with this Suave Curl Defining Cream, and I've already gone ahead and sealed with my red pimento oil. So the third thing that you do is that you get a bag like this, or a plastic cap if you have it, or if your hair could fit in it, and you simply put this plastic bag over your head and you tie it. I can't really tie it, so I kind of put the handles through each other, right? And then you secure it with your silk bonnet or a beanie or a cap, like this. Huh. So when you do this method and you go to sleep, what happens is that because there's a lot more going on, for lack of a better term, your hair is going to sweat, your scalp is going to sweat, and that is going to create more moisture for your hair, so that when you wake up and you put on your hair, it's not dry, it's not brittle, it's actually going to be very moist and luscious. However, after doing this for 2 weeks, trust me, I have some pros and cons for you. So let me start off with the good news. The good news is you get your moisture, you get your definition, your hair is not dry. Perfect. Your hair has life for the entire week. You can actually go an entire week with your hair looking on point, very luscious, very put together. People will be like, oh my gosh, she probably spent like hours on her hair. No, bitch. I just greenhouse my hair. That's it. That's the trick. Alright, but let's go to the cons. The cons being, one, you lying down with this blasted plastic in your head going, every time you turn is, and that could drive you crazy. I know that was driving me crazy the first or second night. I was just like, what the hell? And I kid you not, I learned how to just sleep in one position like this, just so I don't have to hear 4 hours of the freaking night. 2, remember how I said that your scalp sweats to add to the moisture of your hair? Yeah, your scalp sweats. So that's 2 things right there. 1, your hair is gonna smell a little bit sweaty. At first I was like, damn, because I mean, it doesn't smell like underarm perspiration. It smells like if you have a very warm baby that they sweat for like 2 days and you pick them up, how they smell. Like it's a kind of powdery, frowsy scent. So you have to use more hair products on your hair to get rid of that scent. Then the third thing, which is because of that sweat, you now have and itch, more or less. It's not dandruff, you know it's not dandruff, but because there's more sweat on your head, you have to itch it. You have to itch it, I'm telling you. You can't get away from that. So while it has its benefits in terms of moisture and looking on point, you need to know if you can handle that in the middle of the night, that little sweaty smell and that little scratchy scalp. So tell me, do you all do the greenhouse method or do you all do the baggy method? What issues have you had with the greenhouse method? How do you use the greenhouse method? Like, what products do you use? Do you use a plastic bag like me, or do you actually have a plastic cap? Tell me below in the comments. You know, I always love to hear from you naturalistas. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to my channel for all your natural hair content, tips, maintenance, horror hair stories, and quick tips like this. And I'll see you naturalistas next week. Later.